For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. The rookie Tyler Luke has the honors. The first Sunday night game of the year, and we are underway here in Buffalo. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now, Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrestle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on second down. It's out. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. To get the ball back from possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. Pick up of 46 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Big play there for the Bills. 47 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
4-yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Pistol formation with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Into the hands of Coleman. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. One more time going up top with Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Jackson out of the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
This one complete to Bateman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
56, 56. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
To throw is Allen. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the give, here's Henry. Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
In motion comes Walker. They'll go again here with Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Jackson now on second down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. In motion comes Andrews. Hopkins sent in motion. 3rd and long for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Johnson now to return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down, Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Half 10. Alert! Half.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. The end of the
pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Joey Bosa working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
And the Raven first down.
It's up. What?
Now, Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. As they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half. And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2nd and 5.
It's on.
Now Jackson. That is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Pat Prater set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sit on, come on. Sit on. 180. Nice shot.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Henry. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
2nd down, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. open. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Jackson. Fourth. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game.
And he will score. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
That's the score. Ravens 31, Bills 21.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready?
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And you can cut like this guy. I'm not sure how you work.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Ravens 38, Bills 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trubisky. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be taken down to 37. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he is out of bounds. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver.
At the 40-yard line.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Hold it ready. Pass to the left. Here we go. Here we go.
Down, Trubisky. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
At the 5-yard
Let's
line.
stay 19. Let's go.
Back to throw. Trubisky. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Ready? Set a Pirates. Set 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Trubisky.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score. Ravens 38, Bills 28. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
On first and 10, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. Jackson now on second down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And third down coming up. This is Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Throwing is Trubisky. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And he will score. Game on. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
Makes the score. Ravens 38, Bills 35. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Hopkins sent in motion. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. First shot, they missed. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second touchdown tonight. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Gonna go right back to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, here we go. Set.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A play, and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.